This lesson covers performing offline image maintenance using the DISM tool. The first thing typically we'll want to do is to check what images are available. So in this command, I'm using DISM to get the image info from a certain WIM file. I could also manipulate VHD files with the same DISM command. If I execute this, I can see there are 4 image indexes, 2 for data center and 2 for standard. If I wanted to manipulate one of these, the first step is to actually mount it. I need to have the mount directory already created. So if I go and check for my WIM mount, that folder exists and is currently empty. I'm now going to mount the WIM file, the third index, which is my Windows Server 2016 Data Center server core because it's not desktop experience, into that folder. This will now go through and attach the content of the third index into my mount folder. The mount has completed. If I now go back into that WIM mount folder, I now see a full Windows installation. From here, I could add files in manually. I could do various manipulations, but I can now also use DISM to perform other types of changes. For example, driver management. I can look at that folder and I could say get drivers, and it will go through and find the driver information. And in this case, there are no third-party drivers. This is the basic installation media. But I could go ahead and inject additional drivers into it. Assuming I had a folder called C drivers, I could do the same command I just entered, but instead of get drivers, this time I would use add driver. I would give it the path to my drivers, let's say C:/drivers. And then if I wanted to recursively search through any subfolders, I would add recurse. Then that would go and add those drivers into that image. Exactly the same with any kind of Windows update or other package. Using the DISM command, I can add packages. I could say add package, and the package path. And this can really be any type of cabinet file. This could be an update, update1.cab. It could be some sort of application I have available. Doesn't matter, but it will then just inject that in. And I can actually specify multiple package paths. I could repeat this with another set of package paths here, and it would also inject that. Once I've finished doing any of my modifications to the image, I would dismount. Now, if I wanted to keep the changes, I would use commit. If, in this case, I'm just experimenting, I could just do discard. And then I would execute that command. It will go through and unmount that image from the folder I selected. And I've now completed my offline management.